What's up YouTube and Amazon, Jefferson here with Zomei Gang Productions. And in this video we'll be talking about the Jennov 4-channel security camera. I got this on Amazon and I want to thank Diane Chen's store for sending me this unit to review. I'll provide a link in the description box below, and when you use that link you're supporting my channel, so thank you so much for your support. Because this system is wireless and broadcasts its own Wi-Fi connection, it uses an NVR receiver, which means a network video recorder. One of the best features about the system is how it records in HD resolution of 720p. This provides excellent video quality during the day, and at night the sensor switches to night vision. Honestly, it's not the greatest, but it's the best I've seen and owned when it comes to night vision resolution. If you're wondering, the receiver does not come with a hard drive. This supports both 3.5-inch drive like those found in the desktop computer and the 2.5-inch drive usually found in laptops. The receiver box itself only has a mount to support the 3.5-inch drive. However, if you have your own screws, you're able to mount the 2.5-inch drive onto the receiver. I just left mine loose in the box. As long as it uses a SATA connector, any hard drive is fine. Just make sure you format it before using it. To format the hard drive, right-click anywhere on the screen, click on System Setup tab. This should default you to the General Setup tab, but in case it doesn't, click here. Click on Hard Drive Setup or HDD Setup. Your hard drive model, capacity, and other information should appear. Checkmark the box under Format, confirm, and that's it. By doing this, it ensures you utilize every memory and removes any junk that's on the hard drive. Just make sure you do a backup because this will erase everything. I made a dedicated video going through all the settings. If you're curious and you want to watch that video, if you're watching this on YouTube, just click on the annotation and it will take you to that video. The other awesome feature of this system is the ability to digitally zoom onto a certain area. If you're using the receiver, you can simply left click and drag a box around the area to zoom. If you're viewing it on your phone, you can simply pinch in to zoom. Because this is a digital zoom and not a physical zoom, it will degrade the video quality, but having the option to zoom is a way better feature than not having one at all. The actual security camera uses a traditional bullet design, which I personally like. This also has a built-in hood to block unwanted sun rays, and you can even use it as an umbrella for those tough weather conditions. The build quality of the camera and mounting brackets feels to be in excellent quality. The mounting bracket can also be installed either from the bottom or on top of the camera to allow you to mount it virtually in any situation. Each camera also comes with a Wi-Fi antenna to connect to the NVR and one cable which splits into two ports. One is for the power and the other is if you want to plug in an Ethernet cable for a stronger connection. Let's talk about how notifications work on this system. There's 4 methods you can choose from. 1, you can set up an alarm. This method isn't what you think. When the sensors are triggered, it will display a red warning sign on the bottom left corner of the screen. When you click on that, it will tell you which camera was detected and how it was detected, like motion, alarm input, or video loss. The second method is the buzzard method. When you select this, the actual NVR receiver will create a noise letting you know it detected something. The other 2 methods are email notice, which will send you an email when the sensor is triggered, and app alarm, which will give you a notification on your phone when you have the app installed. One of the most important features, which is crucial when it comes to security cameras, is video playback. Usually it gets pretty tricky to play back a certain clip on your security camera. However, with this system, it's extremely easy. If you're on the receiver, right-click anywhere on the screen, click Video Playback tab, and you can either select 5, 10, or 30 minutes, or the manual search, which most likely be the case. This will take you to a screen where you can easily navigate through the recordings. You can select either time, motion, or sensor to appear, a certain time and date, or have everything checked, which makes searching so useful. Once you found the time and date, click search. This will populate a color-coordinated timeline. I have mine set up to motion, so whenever motion is detected, it will record the screen. If there's no motion detected, it will not record. So when you play back a time and some cameras are black, that just means it didn't detect motion, thus not recording and not appearing in your timeline. Viewing the video playback on your smartphone or tablet is even easier. Open the IP Pro app, click on the group camera, select which camera you want to play back with a single press, and this should highlight with a red box around it. Press the playback button, select the time and date by pressing on this tab. Use the scrubber to go through the time, and well, that's it. You're able to set up multiple users, which I highly recommend doing. This is so you can limit certain tasks for each user. Honestly, there's a good amount of options so you can allow or not allow per user. So here's all the options you can configure. You can even make a user a super user, which also means an administrator, which will allow them full access to your system. That's pretty much it when it comes to this system. Hopefully I covered everything. If you guys have any questions or comment, be sure to leave them in the comment box below and I'll try my best to answer any questions you may have. If you like this video or if you just found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot. Like always, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Hello. Alright, so I am with my girlfriend now and we are heading to my doctor's appointment. What?